All right, let's move on to day 4. And today's topic is called multiplying binomials. So if you recall from the beginning of the unit, a binomial has two terms. And so if you look at our examples here, all of our examples have two terms. So x plus 3 is a binomial, x plus 2 is a different binomial, and we're multiplying those two together. All right, so I want to back up to what if I just gave you x times x plus 2? Think about the process you would follow to simplify this and multiply these two together. Well, since I just have one item in front here, I would multiply that one item into my parentheses, and I would get x squared plus 2x. So I'm still going to do the same procedure. I'm going to distribute, but I have two items in my parentheses. So I'm going to need to take the first x and multiply times x in the second set of parentheses and the 2 in the second set. And then I'm going to come back and grab the 3, and I need to do the multiplication again. Because I don't only have x times the other parenthesis, I have the 3 times the other parenthesis. Okay, so let's go back to do that. So let's take x times x. X times x is x squared. X times 2 is 2x, and it's positive, so I'm going to write plus 2x. Now for the green ones, 3 times x is positive 3x. 3 times 2 is 6. Now, when I look at that, I see 4 terms. But I do have a set of like terms. Let me highlight for you. I want to notice that the two x terms are like terms. So I can add those together. So if I have 2x plus 3x, I have 5 x's all together. So bring down x squared. I'm going to combine my like terms together and then bring down 6 because there's nothing else to add to it. And that's it. This is my simplified answer after I multiplied together my binomials. Okay, let's do the second one. Second one, I'm going to distribute 3x times 4x and 3x times negative 3. So 3x times 4x. 3 times 4 is 12. X times x is x squared. So 3x times negative 3. That's going to be a negative 9x. Now I'm going to switch colors here. Let's do green. Negative 2 times 4 is negative 8x, or negative 2 times 4x. Negative 2 times negative 3. Negative and negative is positive. 2 times 3 is 6. And then when I look at my parentheses here, I look at my terms here, I've got two sets with x's in them. So I need to combine negative 9 minus 8. So I am going to be able to finalize my answer to be 12x squared. Negative 9 minus 8 is negative 17, so bring your x along, plus 6. And that's my simplified answer. I can't solve anything yet because I don't have an equal sign, first of all. Secondly, we are going to learn how to solve equations that have an x squared in them. We just haven't gotten there yet. Okay, I want you to try 3 and 4. So go ahead and stop the video, work through 3 and 4, and then come back and check your answer. All right, on this first one, I'm getting 8x squared plus 18x plus 35. All right, so if you don't match that, back up one step. It's possible you may have just miscalculated on multiplying, or maybe you didn't correctly do x times x. Those are some common mistakes to look for. Okay, number 4. And I would recommend at first you go ahead and do those arches I'm doing because There are 4 things in the end that you're multiplying, okay? So we want to make sure we don't miss any of those along the way. So my like terms, 99% of the time they're in the middle here, but not always. So I end up here with 6x squared. So 21 minus 10 is 11, so that would be positive 11x minus 35. Okay, let's keep going. If those worked pretty well for you, there's just 3 more examples. I'd like you to try those 3. So pause the video, don't come back until you've worked all 3 out, and we'll check them over. Okay, 12h squared plus 4h minus 21 on that first one. Okay, like terms, I've got the m's here. So I will have 40m squared. That's going to add up to 11, 11m minus 2. Okay, this last example here, I've got distribute. So that's going to be 4, now that's x squared, that's going to be 4x to the third minus 8x squared, and then these 2. So that's going to be minus 3x plus 6. And look how I don't have any like terms. I have the third power, the second power, the first power, and no variable. So actually, that's my answer. I'll just rewrite it down here so it's out of the way. But you could just circle that part if you, on your paper, you don't have to rewrite it. So sometimes it works out like this. So I don't always have 2 terms to combine in the middle, but 99% of the time you do. But you do want to just pay special attention that you're just not randomly adding the 2 middle terms together. They have to be like terms. So again, like terms are 2 terms that have the same variable to the same power. Okay, so that's why x squared and x are not like terms. They are not to the same power, so they don't combine up. It just mathematically will not be accurate. Okay, that's it for multiplying binomials. If you have any questions, just let me know.